Good evening, folks. I'm Baroque, and welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. After getting through a chunk of last companion quests yesterday, getting into that Veilguard hero status with a couple more left, a few more quests up and about the different zones to get wrapped up and finished. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're doing alright this evening. Hope your day went well. Grab yourselves a warm beverage, wrap up warm, and take it steady. Alright, the Dragon King. Once this is out of the way, I will come back and explore the area proper. Hello, and thank you, beggar. Oh, I've got to remember, with the current setup, I don't have a revive. No, I thought he'd stay frozen. You swine! Let me charge up my attacks, goddammit. There we go. A 2, a 3, yee. I can get through most of the other enemies, even the heavier ones' attacks, but the Antam seem to be very specifically good at knocking me out at stuff. Oh, there we go. Honestly, they haven't turned up much throughout the campaign. Wrap around on that fire hit. Freeze and burn, please. There you go. There we go. We get the combo off, and he's dealt with. Alright, where are we going? Knock down the shortcut will be useful later. Grab that ult charge. Regen some health. Open this other shortcut? Question mark? It seems like we're going up and about. Do with these ladders on more exploration. Oh yes, it is where we were before. Still didn't figure out how to get to that side. Again, something to do when we explore. This quest has opened up the other half of the Ravane map. Otherwise, it's just ticking up a few boxes for each zone at that point. A Grey Warden book. This Grey Warden book contains directions for alchemical potions and treatments to deal with the blight. Notes have been scrawled in the margins of one page. With these potions we can blight the dragons enough for the gods to take their minds, without making them sicken and die. On the Dragon King's orders, carry out these steps on all dragons we can subdue. Any Antam who helps capture a dragon will be granted the blessing of Gillenane to ascend to their true form.
Is that...
Oh dear.
This stuff belongs to the Grey Wardens.
Grey Wardens study the blight. This must have been where the Antam learned to blight the dragons. Bastards.
Oh, get him, Tash. It's okay. I'm the lava.
We were born to hunt and destroy. Today we will claim our birthright.
You are lying. Tama.
Tosh, wait. Today we claim our true strength by right of fire.
Tama!
Oh. Well, that didn't go over well.
Tosh, little dragon. I am Ottershock, the Dragon King.
Oh. They figured it out.
I am pleased that you followed our bait.
Those are some tight little pants, mate.
You're like me.
I am nothing like you. I embrace our birthright. You hide from it. You belong to the Antam. You should have been ours. Instead, the priest stole you away.
Leave her out of this. You wanted me, you got me.
Yes, the one you call Cutter insisted you would follow our bait.
Oh, did he? How helpful of him.
Cutter's dead.
There, the rage, the passion that burns inside an Adari's heart. Your mother could not quench it.
Its horns are very reminiscent of the Arashock.
What do you want?
I want your fire, little dragon. I want your blood. My Antam have grown strong with the blessings of Gillenane. And with your lifeblood, Gillenane can create an army of Adari for me. Our fire will burn this land pure.
Ooh, let's try the taunt.
You want to prove your strength, Dragon King? Then fight us!
You have not earned the glory of a death at my blade.
Not an easy answer.
The Antam could have made you strong, but your mother hid you away, made you hide the fire. What does she tell you? Chakra to Ebra! You struggle against yourself, little dragon. You do not deserve this.
He's really going for it.
It contains a message from our ancestors. The full words can be revealed by a dragon's fire. With this, we will prove we were meant to
Feel the
rule
voice
this
actor's
world.
pain.
You are wrong, Atashak. Chakra Toebra is not an order to struggle against what you are. It is a reminder that through struggle you find what you are. And you have never done so. Evatash has. They are stronger than you will ever be.
Aww.
Rook, be good enough for them.
Chakra Toebra. Tosh! Move!
Well, shit. Out of Balara's brother,
Way forward.
it was
Tama,
unclear. That was pretty clear.
No matter what, I've got your back.
Hell of a gut-wrenching screech from him as well. Oh, now the thing's been knocked over. Okay. Very fortunate for us that that shout knocked it over.
Tosh, I'm sorry. Well, I don't know, but we're here.
I need to see her and kill him.
Hello, hello, hello. Just in passing. A rider's figurine. Statue of a human rider or warrior carved in ancient Kunari style. The details are worked carefully but still show a lack of familiarity with human features. Old stuff then from him.
Atashak, you're dead. Kataebra.
We'll get it, Tosh.
Was that a dragon?
Oh, great! Figures someone called the Dragon King would at some point get themselves a dragon. Yoink! Quick glance about. No, not locked. An inscribed shield. Before the knights rode on to battle. One fired unto the rightward flank, her arrows a steel rain. One lingered their shield behind to guard all's back. One went boldly to the fore, her sword thrust forward unto the foe. One crept upon the leftward flank, his hammer a harvest reaped. In relation to what? Hit and so on, Tam. Back to the pit. Oh, nearly. Let's swing. Gabe. Robbed. I just wanted him into the pit. He's not dead. Evening, AJ. Hope you're doing well. Are we rolling on? Oh, he just flew up and away. Came to rescue a mother. The mother was killed. So now it's time for delicious vengeance. Ash very unhappy. They are not doing well. Bright dragon. This one's not blighted or undead. Let me get closer. Ow! Nev. Oh, does that mean he's resistant to fire? No, he's vulnerable to fire. That's really dumb. Yeah, I'm like, I brought a dragon to be your weakness for frost. It's weak to fire. Mistakes were made, Dragon King. Hit those weak points. No. Keep the fire stack going. Very nicely done, AJ. It's quick progress. Best of luck in your continued PoE adventures. Ooh, that's a new move. Big wind blast. But we're still seeing some new stuff on these dragons. Oh, get knocked, friend. Time for the belly. Big damage. Okay, it shoots out in 4 directions. Doesn't do much damage, any at all. Keep the flame stacks burning. Give me that feats. Curses. I remember some of the main quest. Ow. Not get to many of the extreme ones. And I got to the point where I was running maps, if that's any indication. I don't believe I'd hit any of the extreme stuff yet. Maybe I'd fought one. I do remember them taking a while. I know people learnt, like, not necessarily skips, but shorter ways to get around the axe over the years. But as someone who can't help themselves but do all the side quests. And finish it. Come on then, Dragon King. Come fight. Oh, no. They're just gonna kill him.
Dragons don't have kings.
Yep, that feels about right.
Rook, Tosh, we need to move. This whole place is coming down.
I know. Just give us a minute, all right? Tosh, it's time for us to go.
I can... Maybe... Oh. Help me with her legs.
I'm sorry. We're out of time. Tosh, you've got to let her go.
I'd agree with that assessment, AJ. It's a great one for having some background. Especially the first time through. Oh, I've got an achievement. Defeated all the high dragons across Northern Phaedus. No more dragons then. What about the main story one then?
We went there to save her.
Tosh, I'm so sorry.
You didn't kill her. She made the decision for all of us. Same as always. Shokra Toebra. What kind of last words are those for someone you're supposed to care about?
She also said you were stronger than the Dragon King.
And then I misunderstood the Kunari crap. Like always. We never got to yell it out. We never get to fix it. It's a bit of her horn. I cut it off when I left her. I should do something with it. Ravani would wear it as jewelry. But she hated when I acted Ravani. Kunari would graft the horn to their own. But she didn't want me to stay in the Qun. What would make her happy?
It's not about her.
Yeah.
This seems like an odd choice. How you want to encourage Tash? It's a weird way to word it as well. I'd say, what did she want for you, Tash?
Did your mother want you to be a Kunari who happened to live in Ravane, or a Ravani person who happened to be Kunari?
She wanted both.
Absolutely, AJ. It was a fantastic game for
brought
the
me
build
here.
process. Well, I'm excited for
She
2
wouldn't
to
want
let
me
me
to
just
become
socket
more
those gems
Kunari
and
for
glyphs
her.
without worrying about having enough
She
on my
wanted me
gear.
to be me.
It's exciting
Is that
stuff.
what you want to do?
Could make some crazy stuff. Even if it didn't work, it still felt good.
Yeah. I can do that.
Oh.
And I can do this. She wanted me to have it.
The Dragon King said the full message would be revealed by Dragonfire. Do we need to find a dragon?
No, Rook, of course we
No,
don't.
The Dragon King was stupid.
As if he didn't think of that.
Dragonfire.
Let's find out what it says.
When the Dragon King kidnapped Shatan, Tash raced to his volcano lair to rescue her, only to fall into his trap. Shatan sacrificed herself to free Tash, who then defeated the Dragon King and his dragon minion in a final deadly fight. It'd have been cool to fight him at the same time as the dragon. Throwing that out there. Will the Antam remain a threat in Ravane? The Dragon King's fire is burned out. Tash will honour their mother with Ravani customs. Ooh, and that heavy helm unlocked. Tash honours their mother's memory and commits to moving forward as a Ravani Lord of Fortune. Through struggle and with your sport, Tash has learned who they are and overcome their doubt. Fight with the speed and flair of the most renowned Lord of Fortune, burning hotter and doing their best work when they're first into the fray. These luxurious silks, decorated with gleaming treasure, lean all the way to a Lord of Fortune's penchant for extravagance. Oh no, it's going to be a very shiny costume, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's very much like Isabella's. Should have picked the Kunari route. Oh yeah, the ability to min-max in Path of Exile is, like, fascinating on a degree that's crazy. There's so much of it. And again, I'm really happy they're making the process of customizing it easier in 2, but knowing them, the depth won't be lost at all. It just get rid of some of the pain points, especially for newer or less experienced players. Well, from all the footage I've seen so far, it seems like the depth is absolutely there. All detonations apply burning to all affected enemies. Detonations deal 150% fire damage if the target's already burning. Nice. Oh yeah, we gone full Ravani with it. My goodness, Tash. I wonder if the Canary one was something a little heftier. Still, if you're embracing the culture, I understand. From the Lords of Fortune. Still got a bunch to read that we haven't found. Tash talks. Dragon. Kaltenzan. Appearance. Blue or red stripes. Not trying to blend in. Bright colours warn rival dragons not to mess with her. Heavy neck plates and no horns. Big spikes on the tail. Doesn't do dominance fights with horns. She fights mean. Diet. Hunts other dragons, especially fire breathers. Uses her freezing breath to slow or stun them. Trusts her neck plates to protect her for long enough for the kill. Also grazes on Philanderus. Maybe stuff her body uses to make the cold hurts her stomach. Behaviour. No horde. Doesn't fight fair. Kills her own kind. No wonder the Dragon King liked her. Good that there's one less of her in the world. Most disparaging towards a dragon you've been. I think that for the people who really love 1 and don't gel with 2, the fact they're still supporting 1 and having 2 as its own separate thing, I think is the wise decision, rather than trying to do what I think they discussed initially, which is doing a big wholesale upgrade. Because, as we've seen with stuff like Overwatch and other games over the years, when you slap a 2 on the end, Destiny did the exact same thing. You end up losing a lot, or you can sacrifice a lot. It's a really big risk to go with the number 2. So I think the fact they're balancing both and saying, this base game is still here. You can still play it. We're still going to support it, as far as I understand. And for those where it's gotten a little too much, or want an easier point of access, or it'd be a bit more modern, they have a new way in now. I think that's fantastic for PoE 2. And again, once it gets out of early access, I will be very eager to have a look at it myself. Honestly, if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably be getting it in early access and just nipping at it. But if I'm going to be streaming it, I'd rather wait till they've got it all sorted. And I've no doubts they will continue with content after the early access. Request from Seer Rowan. Cousin, I've gotten word of a spirit in need of aid out and along the coast near Shark's Mouth Mountain. Reports say that it is also making references to treasure, as well as to a lost lord of fortune, Riz Zinger. Both things made me think of you. When time permits, would you be willing to take a look? For Golden Glory, Seer Rowan. We can do that, Tash. I'll give you some time. Alright, and we got more quests in there. What are you two doing down here? One rock, big leap. There you go.
Long night?
I'm still getting used to the dream thing.
What was your dream about?
Tomatoes. Or maybe they were apples?
At least it wasn't the one where you show up to a job naked from the waist down.
Huh. Where did you put your extra knives?
Oh dear. Possibility, AJ, a possibility. Tend to go through all those things solo to start with, but if it really ends up hooking me and I'm like, do you know what, I'm going to make another character, then absolutely.
Your hammer?
Veilguard.
Until we find a suitable method of penance.
Oh, he's talking to his nemesis.
You're to be confined under the eye of a watcher.
That's a nice little
lest you
detail.
slip your bonds.
How magnanimous of you to volunteer.
A challenge for us both.
This doesn't seem healthy, Volkara, and that you should be the one to watch over her. She's absolutely going to trick you in like 10 years' time. I can feel it. Right, back down again. Couple more folks to talk to before we head out. Again, I haven't looked at all the classes yet in PoE 2. I'm hoping I can do something with Lightning, Holy Light, Paladinish. We'll see. Because the first one had old dude with staff that could use lightning skills, but I couldn't really paladinify it as much as I would have liked. I just want a greatsword, lightning, and light stuff.
Hey, Rook.
It's all I ever want.
Irulan and Strife reached out. They finished preparations for Syrian's funeral.
Ah.
I could use someone to come with me, if you're able. Just let me know, okay?
Absolutely, Balara. We can go say goodbye. Brother did really well at the end there. Hey, Watcher, how am I doing with the collection? Not quite.
They only demand. Deny them.
Nev? You just...
Another day.
You know, it's always made better if you actually hug a Sartan, Nev. It's fine. Yes. Good Griffin. Davrin, are we going to go check in on the others? Oh, he's got more bits and bobs in this room. Ooh. He's done a trap. Why another nug, Davrin? No. When this is over, I'm disowning you from the lighthouse. Why have you got this, made this, stuffed this? Why is it here? I hate them. I don't like them. You shouldn't have done this. Let me destroy it. Aye, that was the fella.
I had an idea. I figured it's a good time to check in with Eldrin. See how his Griffin training is coming along.
I figured, Davrin.
Want to come with me to Arlathan?
Sounds like a plan.
It'll be good to see those feathery faces again.
I doubt they've grown much, Davrin. Are there any enemies in PoE that have shot holy stuff at you? I'm trying to remember. It's been a very long time. And do we know if there is as much for 2? Is even I assume they've got each class into. Again, I haven't really checked out the specifics in a while. I saw when they added the crossbow person with moving and shooting and the rolling, and that all looked pretty fun. Oh, we've got quests bloody everywhere. We do have to go explore Ravane again. That's main story. That's main story and some bonus stuff. Grey Warden strength still isn't full. That's what's irking me, is that these bars are not full. And the Necropolis is full, but there's a chunk of it that's undiscovered. Let's go and do Hardings. Revisit the Titan and go see Stalgrad and the Kalsharok dwarves. Less than my memory serve. They make it work, though.
Stalgard should be around here somewhere.
I hope he's fully recovered from being trapped in the rock.
I hope so too, but the Kalsharok dwarves are tough.
I'd like to see Kalsharok. Do you think Stalgard would take me? Should I ask him? Would that be rude?
Only if you ask rudely.
100%.
They're wary of outsiders, but I could learn so much about the dwarves. About myself. Maybe once things have settled down a bit.
Absolutely. Oop.
You got it.
No, we're going up this time. I do love a good snowy mountain. Leaving a trail. How long does the defamation last, though? Is it until a certain amount has occurred, or is it time-based? I spent like a good 10 minutes testing this in that God of War redo, 2018.
Stalgard told me about this place. The mountain is rich with lyrium.
It's still holding.
The dwarves built this outpost to trade with Tevinter. As long as a dwarf stayed within the fort's walls, it would be as though they hadn't left the stone. They could keep their caste, name, and status.
Right. Going to the surface means becoming a surfacer.
The Kalsharok don't care about those rules, but Orzammar does.
Sorry, Harding, I am listening, and it is pretty cool to find a dwarven society that doesn't do the whole caste thing. And doesn't really care. As if it's kept it all. That's wild. It's not the biggest defamation, but keeping it's pretty impressive. You watch, in 5 minutes I'm going to cause the game a crash because I've overdone it.
surprising me, or does it feel different now?
You're right. Something's different. Maybe it's because the expression of the Titan's pain that looked like me doesn't live here anymore.
I can't believe that made perfect sense.
I mean, you did choose to be forgiving about it rather than angry, Harding. I imagine if you went to the angry choice, it would have gone poorly, and we wouldn't feel serene. I could be wrong. No way. Nope, I should have known.
I'll just move this rock out of our way. Hey.
At this point, I shouldn't need to tell you, Harding.
Is this entire mountain a Titan?
It's been still for so long. I can't tell where it begins and ends. It's big, though. They all were.
Always in fantasy, hard to imagine. You see something like Attack on Titan, imagine, oh, there's hundreds of them. Just walking, and everything is flat now. Wouldn't make much of a game if you were just, you know, fighting that kind of thing all the time. Wouldn't really work.
Those rocks I can move were all parts of the Titans once. Once I knew, I couldn't forget it. Now I sense them all the time, whether they're dead or just sleeping. The story of their
Is it
fall
dead or sleeping?
is the story of our birth. It's why we don't dream, why we're resistant to lyrium, and the reason we feel the earth in our guts. Heard ya.
It has been nice to get some kind of wrap up on the Titan lore, how it all ties in with the Blight, the Dwarves, where we all came from in that regard.
We sold lyrium to the Tevinter Imperium. Titan blood, our blood.
Harding wrapping it
traded
all up
for
now.
Gold, so they could use it for magic. The elves stole.
Hang on, Harding. The desolation of Kalsharok. To save Orzammar, High King Freestone sealed off the deep roads, abandoned Kalsharok, and left us to the Darkspawn. In declaring us lost, he forced us to find ourselves. Yep, Orzammar royalty continuing to be shitty.
Lyrium from the Titans to make themselves bodies. And eons later, we gave it to a new generation of mages. All on our own. It's sad, isn't it? They mined lyrium here too. Isn't that a little ghoulish? Lyrium is the blood of our ancestors.
I mean, yeah, but most of them don't know.
Ancestors isn't the right word. We were part of them. We were them. I don't know the right word.
Lace Harding's shade kept them away for a time.
So they'll be back, you think?
It is hard to say. They seem different now.
Hang on, before I go say hello to him. This feels like an area I won't be coming back to. In which case, I've got to make sure we're being thorough. Common axe won't do any good. No. No, 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 no. Garbage.
I hope you're courteous.
The assembly usually do. It was really fun doing the whole dwarven politicking thing in the first game, though. I really enjoyed that. We didn't get much of that from Dragon Age 2, 3, or this one. Seeing these dwarves in Kalsharok has been a real treat in that regard.
Better not tell her you're related to me then. Ah, good. We are all here. I wanted you to meet my sister, Dura. She
Hello.
is a steward of Kalsharok's memories, a historian.
We have heard of your gifts. We wanted to meet you, to learn from you.
From me?
Oh no.
About the Titans. About our past.
You came here to meet me. To talk to me?
That's when you show up, Harry.
Oh, see, this is the part where you do the thing that shows us how far you've come.
I've learned so much, but I know there's still more to discover. I could tell you what I've learned, but maybe it's better if I show you. Hear the song of the stone. You children of Titans.
Oh, you can just make other dwarves do it. Make me do it. I'm a dwarf too.
And the proclamation.
Isa Tunal.
Harding, what about me?
I felt it. I felt the Titans.
I opened my heart to all of you, but I could hold it only for a moment.
But there was an eternity in
Rama
that
has
moment.
fingernails in
Thank
gold.
you.
It's a fascinating choice.
Thank you. Being here with you, with all of you, I finally understand. We will carry the Titans in our hearts, but it is no longer their time. It is ours.
Dragon Age 5. The dwarves rise again! Rock and stone. If only. Give it 10 years. Harding met with Stalgard of Kalsharok and his sister Dura at the ancient outpost of Isana Nagat. There, top the mountain, 3 children of stone, 4, thank you, the 4, shared a moment and remembered those that came before. Hey, but what was that little thing Harding got there? Abilities apply bleeding and deals more damage against bleeding, and gets 42% increase to healing. Dwarf Master Race. No, I didn't say that. I just said Rise of the Dwarfs. Does it have to be both? Mind you, what's happening with Kalsharok and Orzammar can only inevitably lead to conflict. Orzammar and the dwarven politics there are messy. Oh, I like stuff triggering automatically. It's very nice. Oh, and there's Tash thing. Crit damage increases by 50% versus high health. Burning now deals more damage. Ooh, very nice. Should do. It absolutely should do, HA. Whether it's Orzammar, Surface Dwarves, whichever part of the caste system they've been forced into, can all do it together. It'll be glorious. Tash wants to talk. These two want to talk and talk in the kitchen. We'll swing round, everyone.
I don't think an indifferent god is better than an evil one.
It's a fair point. I'm inclined to agree. No, AJ. God damn it. They're great, just divided. What we will do is exterminate the Nugs together.
If that's what he wanted, didn't seem right to make the decision for him.
Not sorry he stayed, though.
I would have been miserable if he left. You must be happy about it, too. Who would you spoil without a son around?
Spoil?
Manfred.
That bird's spreading rumors about me again.
How you doing, Lucanus?
What more can the gods do?
Open to interpretation, I guess, Mr. Coffee. Go up to Davrin's room and smash his stuff nug. Oh. Manfred! You have a cape blowing in the wind now. Therefore, it is time for our fated rematch. I'm 3 games down. Oh, a draw, Manfred. Very well. Again. Yes! Victory is mine. You've a long way to go, my pupil. But you looking dapper as hell. Been so different if we sacrificed him So Emmerich could become a lich. Go see how Tash is getting on. They will probably be a little inconsolable. Or this is a romance thing. It's one or the other. You can read that tablet.
I got word from a Ravani seer. She found a spirit who could translate the tablet.
Ah, the tablet.
I'm supposed to meet her on the beach.
You're not doing this alone. When do we leave?
Thanks. We can go whenever you're free.
It's like they all get a little epilogue quest. That I can appreciate. Alrighty. Still a chunk more to do. The wetlands is clear for now. Your main story, so... Not there as well. Clear up the forest. There is one chest missing. Listen, Manfred hasn't beaten me 20 times. It's maybe like 8. You know? Listen, Manfred is still learning. It's a spirit of curiosity, always learning. But no, you're absolutely right. That was far too arrogant of me. He'll get me again. We'll do a best of 3 before we go on the final mission, whenever that is, over this week. Take Lucanus and Nev, because they're going slowly. Even though I think we'll be replacing them pretty soon with whoever has the quests here. Alright, how's the vendor looking?
We've cleared some space for Eldrin and the Griffins.
Oh, very nice.
The Venatori. Have a look.
Oh, up they get then. Max rank. What have we got? Can upgrade a shield. I'm going to do it just to have upgraded something in that slot myself. I don't know if that triggers it for the achievement. Oh, what am I saying? I don't give a damn. Whoa. This armor has no defense. However, each time you hit, you gain 20 for 15 up to 10 times. At 10, gain immovable. So that puts you at 200 in the air. Whoa, that's expensive as hell. It's a nice looking piece. I'm not going to use Bellaris. She'll be using her endgame armor. Can't be spending the money on decor. Favored bear. Derferman gave all the animals, pardon me, a secret, and each of us too. Eventually, they were surrendered one by one for pride or prize to become knowledge. Only the bears held their tongues. Scary bears. The dreaming crystal, an uneven roseate crystal known as Fool's Lyrium, bears memories engraved in a Venatori cipher. Fascinating. I'm sure they had a shot. I know it's the Grey Wardens who have the shiny axe I'd like to unlock. So I can't get the cosmetic for whatever this is unless I buy it. It's too much money for me to buy outright. I still need to get the rest of the lore stuff before the game ends. Damn you.
Come back alive. No coin in dead customers.
Fair point.
Rook, I'm told you helped feed the Hala.
I did.
We've been so focused on the attacks. It's awfully easy to forget them. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yous really need to clean up these scrolls. So they've been here for bloody ages. Alright, Davrin's quest there. Bellara's here. Interesting. On the bit I can't access yet. Go to Davrin first. Go see the Griffins. See how they're getting on. Which way round was it? I knew I should have tracked it first. That way. In fact, see, I was about to go in the wrong direction. God damn it. Armor looks pretty good on you in the forest, Devon.
Back out there whenever you are.
Now that the griffins are free, Davin wants to know how his feathery charges are adjusting to their new role.
Eldrin, how's the training going?
Just a minute.
All the colours.
Poachers are nearby. The Hulla are in trouble.
Really easy training dummies. What a colourful beak.
Quick, to your positions. Go!
Try ginger water tea. This isn't working.
Ever tried ginger water tea? Oh, it's got some kick.
You're joking. Who in their right mind would drink that?
Yep.
Yeah. Who would?
No one I know.
Though I did hear worms are a big hit with griffins.
Worms? Who said that?
The griffin.
Of Mature. He's a wise
Rook!
old elf. I
Should
once
make up an elf.
Right.
Looks like you met your match there, Eldrin.
They know none of this is real. Won't waste the effort.
You need to rouse the raptor in them.
That gives me an idea.
Oh no. Unless, is it time for Griffin Fetch?
Wait,
Wait,
what's
no!
happening?
The Hulla are in trouble. An unarmed hunter's nearby.
By me.
Attack!
I made a mistake.
They got it.
You can't kill me off before we fight the gods. And thus ended the adventure of Rook, eaten by hungry griffin children. 0 to 6. It's like minus. It's a good old -4 to deception. I will take this for the end game when I am fighting a boss, and then have to remove my helmet and wear a different one? Potentially? There's not much else that I can use here. I can always respec into it if I feel the need. I probably won't. Make the advantages go up a bit longer. That's fine. A bit more in the codex. Those are the 2 mementos I found. I can mark that. That's Tavern sorted here. Let's go see Balara. Yum.
Hi! Hey!
Hello. Lara returns to Elephant Forest to lay her brother Syrian to rest. Much more somber than Happy New Griffins. Oh.
Enna Bellanaris. From the form, we bring forth the eternal. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
We're a team. We stick together, no matter what.
Still, I appreciate it. Anyways, we need to light 3 more braziers. Each one represents an aspect of the self. It's close to what we've always done. The Dalish, I mean. But the ancient elves used Veilfire to show our connection to the Fade. Or so the archive tells me anyways. I think it's what Syrian would have wanted.
Absolutely.
I know it's hard, but you can do this.
I already buried him once. At least this time, it's for real. Let's head to the first brazier. Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
Oh, we exploring the new area?
However far it needs to be, I guess.
Oh, excellent. I'll round out this whole zone. long as I am careful in my exploring. Give me Balara, I do have to be thorough. Can I cheat this chest with a big old leap? Don't think so. No, absolutely not. I tried. Okay, statue. You probably, like the other elven statues, need to be faced towards another one. And yet, I cannot see a second elf statue. There's a little crystal friend.
Hey, Erilyn. Look, if you need to talk, let me know.
I did not mean to peek out from there.
To make things awkward, and I'm still your friend, you know. Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
Yep, but I'll be right with you for the funeral. Not letting me do it. Like, you're glowing. You want to wait until the funeral's over. I get it, game. You're telling me not to do the exploring bit yet. That's fine. I just hope the area isn't locked down again once it's over.
A third we grant to the stars, to speak your life to the firmament. Am I doing this right? I don't know. The archive wasn't much help. It told me the words, but words are only part of it. Rituals aren't just about what you say, it's why and how you say it.
Always messy.
It was always going to be messy. The Evanurus made sure of that.
I meant funerals, Rook, but okay.
Still your people, and reclaiming who you were starts here.
Syrian made it sound so simple. Learn the past, and then live it. But so much is different. Who we are now is as important as who we were. I just wish it were easier. Okay, let's head to the next brazier.
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral.
Oh, that's why it wasn't
hard to
letting me.
deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But yeah, it's a little weird, probably.
It's fine.
Syrian would have laughed at it.
I'm just going to push this thing round in hopes that it randomly Wow. Okay, Gabe. I'll take it. Whoa. It's a lot more damage. I didn't expect the lever to just... You know, that's just... Why even have it at that point? Nice and fixed, thank you, Balara.
On to the next brazier.
So what do you think is out there?
I don't know. Could be anything, really. That's kind of the magic.
Hey, Nev.
Nev, what
Aww.
are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just... Wow.
Aww.
Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around...
Why wouldn't they let
you've
everybody
got
else
family.
through?
All right. Go on and light the brazier.
A third we grant to the sea, to carry you to distant shores. Syrian always wanted to see what was across the ocean. Not Pervalin, I mean really across. the other parts of the world.
Bit of a tease game.
I wonder if the Evanurus ever left Thetis.
That's a good question. Who knows how far they traveled?
The end of things, trying to pry into what could be next. It's very bold.
Elves, somewhere else. Without the Exalted Marches, without Tevinter, what does that even look like? Maybe better,
Dragon Age
or
6.
Maybe not, but different. More of us alive, and probably free. Okay. On to the next one.
And the odds of another Dragon Age happening are hugely dependent
I'd hoped
on
that
their
the
next
archive might
projects.
change, now that Honoris is gone, I mean.
I'm guessing it didn't?
It called me a witless fool 3 times when it was teaching me about ancient elven funerals.
Not so much, then.
I had to threaten to send it into an active volcano.
Well, that works.
So why are there people waiting after the obstacles?
It's a reminder that on the other side of even the hardest days, people are there for you. I like it. It's literal in a really reassuring way.
Okay, but how did they lock themselves in?
Clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done, that I remember, anyway. Well, we didn't use ancient magic before. First time I went to a funeral was for my grandmother. I was 7, had to climb through a bunch of fallen trees. By the time I got to the end, I was dirty and tired and sad, but not as sad as I thought I'd be. So I guess it worked. At least a little bit.
I like that. Hey, Strife.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family.
We can only hope.
Time to light the last brazier.
And a third we return to the infinite, to find their way to the sanctum of the eternal. And that's it. The words we used to say. According to the archive, at least. It's close to what we say now. Not the same, but nearly. And it's what he would have wanted.
Interesting. I wonder how this would have played out without had that knowledge.
Sounds nice. The Sanctum of the Eternal. It's a lot more hopeful than some funerals I've been to.
Maybe that's why I'm not sadder. I mean, I'm mostly okay. Not amazing, not great, but okay.
Well done, Belle.
We found it. That connection. What Syrian and I were looking for. When he came back, it hurt again. Worse, almost. But this time, I got to say goodbye. And now I have to live my life. That's all I can do, for either of us.
That's all anyone can ask of any of us. Keep living and putting one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, it's just hard sometimes. Harder than it should be. I don't know what our people's future looks like. But now they know their past, and they have a future. I hope you've found peace, wherever you are now. Dareth, Shural, and Na Belanaris. Syria, I love you.
Oh. Wait, Venatori immediately? Lara has performed the final rites, but she will always mourn him. The spirit is at peace. It did take me back to before the bridge thing. Seems as though I'm missing one bloody chess piece. Where? Where am I missing a chest game? It looks like it's one I haven't seen. Bet there was one further along.
In the faded Rook and Spite, you were there. I mean, not you, but you, I mean. You
No way.
Rook. Sort of.
Sort of. Well, isn't that flattering? At least I'm on your mind.
You are. And not just then.
Oh. Well, then.
I've just realised the problem of bringing them together. Oh no. Where's this last chest game? Oh, I'm going to be livid. I'm not going to be able to find it. I don't know if I'm going to get sent to another bit we haven't quite seen yet. I don't know if I've just missed one. I think what we do for that, and from what I understand, the game makes the point of no return clear. So I'm hoping that before that point, I will then just go to each map and if needs be, do a Google of it and find out. I'm missing one in the wetlands as well. Again, map clear out we'll do at the that'll be a streamlight before the final set of missions. Got more stories to do now. Got a load of stuff in Ravane to discover though. This one actually has a lot we can find. New quest right in front of us, and then all the bit up and over here. There's another new quest up in that way. Okay, let's take the one right in front of us first.
A word when you have a moment.
Owen, what is Ghost?
Greetings. I am Sia Rowan. I help the spirits in this area.
You help them?
I speak with them.
Emmerich would be
and
happy.
for them. And sometimes they speak through me. We keep this land safe for spirits, so that no harm comes to them or to the people who live here. That is why I ask for your help.
Right.
They're wearing the same silly shoulders
Years
Isabella
ago,
wearing.
When mages rebelled across southern Thedas, Templars from the southern Chantry marched upon Ravane. They declared our mages criminals and killed many of us. The unacknowledged pain of that injustice twists spirits into demons. Stop the demons and let compassion ease that pain, and the land will be safer.
I'll see what I can do.
Yep, that seems straightforward enough. Ravane and the Seers. Spirits. Emmerich, we should ask someone else about Ravane spirit stuff. We didn't do much with the Seers. My mother was always scared. Canary are afraid of demons possessing them. It's silly. Seers don't get possessed. They open themselves up and share their bodies. Completely different. She did go to the seer in our village once. I was young and sick with a fever that made my whole body shake. Seer had me lie down by the fire while she chanted magic stuff. Then her eyes changed and she smelled different, older and calmer. Said a spirit of kindness wanted to help me, and she put her hands on me and everything went fuzzy. My fever broke that night. My mother still doesn't like magic. She chips in whenever the village says our seer needs coin. We had an elven one as well from Balara's stuff, I assume. Thoughts on the ritual. I keep thinking about the words the archive taught me. What they mean, what they say about who we were. They're close to what the Dalish did, or do, I guess. 3 braziers, each representing a part of the self. There's a difference there too. Firmament instead of the sky, and the infinite instead of to the earth. Maybe that's the difference. The Dalish ritual is about the now. The earth, the sky, the sea, being present here in the life we have. The elven ritual is different. I don't think it's worse or better, just different. Less about the here and now, more about, well, everything. And that's humbling and a little scary. Interesting to consider. Right, where are these demons then? This away. To kill a demon, Nook! Speaking of demons. These aren't demons. These are undead Templar. We'll take them out nonetheless. Oh, now there's demons. Never mind. I stand corrected. Up goes your head. Recanish that mage, please. Oh, nope, the big one. Never mind, the big one. Sorted. Oh, the auto proc. Beautiful. Helping then compassion. Believe.
Gleaming, stealing us with steel. Splinters flying as they kick in the door to our home.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's pushing in the direction of the other stuff, which is helpful. I think Tash's quest will be a conversation with them.
Nev, do you have a favorite food?
Oh boy.
Whatever you're cooking.
My goodness.
There must be something.
I might have a weakness for seafood and candlelight.
I'll see what I can do.
This was a mistake to bring you both together. Gonna be flirting and trying to come up with date plans the entire time. It's cute for them though, I gotta admit, isn't it nice? When love finds a way.
We're not alone.
More zombies.
Understood.
See ya. Oh, it took the debuff and didn't care. There we go. Still haven't found a single item, I don't think, that makes my charging faster.
Got you covered.
Simple enough.
They're down.
Baking in my armor. So much hotter here than back in Ferelden. Kill on sight. But they don't look like abominations. They just look sad.
And yet it was still kill on sight. Such is the hatreds for mages down in the south. There's a lot of dealing with that in the first game and the second game. Little bit in the third game, not quite as much. In the second game was a whole mage versus Templar thing. The third game carried it over a little bit, but not a huge amount in the same way. It was more one become evil. Arnold Malric, hero of the Chantry, bane of apostates. Oh, alright then. Ooh, goodbye all your stuff. Stay frozen, please. Maybe if we kill him, they'll all despawn. I know they are, so I'm gently walking. Ah. Ooh, we almost teleported. And then not quite. God. Alright, still have to clear out the mages. Clear.
Got through that.
We ran, but they chased us. We tried to surrender, but they killed us as we knelt. The spirits roar as the fire comes. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The wood will always be scorched, but the rain has washed away the fire and smoke. Thank you.
You're welcome. For the Rite of Annulment was another quest. Rings a bell. So here, there's that bit I need to get up to because it has a brazier on it to open the loot in that cave there. But Nug. Assumably, I need to light 3 braziers at once. It's another one of those statues. That's where Tash is hanging out. We'll go see them in a moment. The statue might well be the last one of these. Where have you put them? Over that way. Excuse me a moment, Tash. I'm looking for some stuff. That might well be all of them. Let me up. Now I have to go around the other way. You back round the other way once I've grabbed the stuff up here. Again, just make sure we're cleaning the area out completely. A lost poem, translated from the Kunlat. Slow blink seems to say, I'm going to eat you, little fish, but a soft, soothing friend. The guy who lived around the coast, I think we're going to come meet at some point. Pretty sure this was a shack we were going to visit, but I'm doing my investigation first. Yeah, he lived around here. It was like our first companion quest with Tash. Nothing to grab or gather. Oh, there's one of those, but I'm alright. Bigger chests and codex entries are what I'm keeping an eye on at the moment. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I remember. Excuse me, pardon me.
Hey.
Oh, Tash. I worry if we do Tashes, we'll just get sent back to the lighthouse. That sometimes happens. Yeah, the teleport pad's right there. That's fine. Chest in here, then. So, what I want to do... I want to grab the brazier up there and then wind my way around through the fortress. It was a long timer from what we saw yesterday. Oh, hello. Before I do that, Little pile of buried things. Hey, son. Oh. Scumbag game. Alright. Now, I don't know if there's free fire or full fire, because the third one is potentially right by the entrance in the cave. Nope, I can see one up there. You see the smoke going off over that tree. Okay. We can't get it up on that side, so we have to go up and around. Oh crap, where up and around? I don't know, but we might as well light that one. Yep, it certainly needs another. Climb faster, Rook.
I've got eyes on them.
No, Mercs. Not right now.
Got us from a distance.
I think that did it. Weather journal page. Where does this door go? I've been stationed here so long and I still don't know. The old timers refuse to say. But it's not even a real door. Top's dared me to sneak in, but I just can't break the rules. Order Melkavu, 632 steel. Aye, they're always fake doors. You mean with the 4 of them?
That statue's not Ravani. Wonder how it got here.
4 bones, 4 flames. That is a funky statue. Of something very strange. Can't tell if it's meant to be like a gaping mouth or head with like a long robe. Turda Bright Axe. Statue of an ancient Almari chieftain who helped found the of our people to the south. Some of the enchantments layered into the statue seem to be in elven in origin. Hmm. Fancy crown as well. Shame I can't just pick it off your head. Well, that's useless now, isn't it? No point giving me more armor sets to upgrade now when everyone's getting all their like legendary end game stuff. Maybe if you were looking to min-max a specific build, they're not best in slot. Couldn't he say?
Marks ahead. Hit
Here's
them.
a problem.
Alright, Mercs. Oh, big damage. There we go, that's fine. Already dead, look at this. Kunari worked pillar. An ancient Kunari pillar of worked stone set with carvings. It's believed to represent revered ancestors and their accomplishments. Other specifics are impossible to translate. 79% codex. Ever fuller. Assume this is opens from the other side. Scumbag. I forgot to do that last time. I did activate this ladder. Now there's too many ways to go. Nope. Overshot it. Garbage at platforming. Just wait till I have to play a proper platforming game at some point. It's going to be a nightmare. Alright. Can't have just been that chest in here. There must be... Nope. Denied me. And here I thought I was being clever. That just takes me up and around, I assume. I need to go back the other way then. No! Thank you, Gabe. Let us try the long way around. Open the shortcut. Grab the booty. Find some more. Right, yes, we were running through here for the main quest. Where is this chest? Higher still. Okay. God damn it. Oh. Maybe I can go up and around this way. Seems like it. Maybe. Nope, that's this chest again.
My notes later. See what the shadows might find useful.
Need company?
No, but I'd love yours all the same.
Then I'm yours.
You too. Never bringing you out on adventures again. Does it wind back this way? No, just bits and bobs. Oh, no, too many stairs. Nice view. Too many stairs. What a Melcaravu. Doing a lot of exploring of this place, weren't there? Alright, so if it's not up and around this way, how does it want me to access it? Up there? Not again! One day hitting a wall will get me entry. One day. Maybe there was a way in here that I'm missing in the rafters. Right, some of that explodes, some I can jump to. Nope, that's an invisible wall. Small chest, not what I'm after. Where is it then, game? Why do you deny me? I will find it. This way doesn't help at all. No? Oh, hang on a minute. Can we scuff it? No, cannot scuff it. We try the long way around then. Maybe we can climb over the back of it all. Drop down from there. The only other possibility I can think of.
Islands make for a lot of places to hide.
You two. Romantic escape, is it now? Okay, up and around that way. We just went in there. And back down those stairs. Nothing. Okay, I didn't do a load of exploring around this bit.
We have company.
Let's get to work. Fight!
Goddamn mercenaries. Can't you see? I'm very busy.
Time for a fight. Stay in cover.
Come here, let's all get grouped up. Mage. Don't just go dashing through reality like that. Zombie coming of you.
Time to finish it. We're dropping like on the job. We're dropping assets.
Well, at least they consider each other assets. Like the Venatori saying, "You fools, you're rubbish." Yoink. And explosion. That was an unblockable fireball. I may have made a mistake.
Still standing, not bad.
Right, back to exploring, uninterrupted. Thank you very much. Oh, hello, hello. Oh. Hi.
Greetings and welcome. You stand in Ravane, home of magic, danger, and adventure. Tell me, if you will, do you hunger for excitement?
I'm not against adventure. What have you got?
A Ravani Lord of Fortune was following a map leading to buried treasure.
You're wearing one of Anaris' masks.
Sadly, Rixinger attempted to loot a treasure chest mid-battle. Understandable enthusiasm, and I remember them fondly. But you can carry out their final wishes to find this treasure no matter the danger, and earn gold and glory.
If you give me the map, I'll see what I can do.
Oh no. Follow from Shark's Maw to Leviathan's Tail and let not your spirits fail. I mean, that's the one on the beach, right? I still can't see in here well enough to... Oh, there we go. Explode! That'll do it. I assumed. Where? Wasn't in the back of there, so it's higher up and I've just missed it. Oh no, absolute numpty. There. Was a suspicious looking rock. Chipped griffin ornament. There's a crude warning under one ring. Melon tops, best wardens forever. Oh, bless him. Booty, booty, and more. The encrusted whirl. No. Okay, we go down to the thing on the beach. And through its mouth to its tail then. Is again what I assume it was saying. Not really. Oh, you're just telling me where the treasure chest is. Oh, okay.
Those corpses, they're pirate corpses.
Guess we're not the only ones after the treasure.
Well, tough. I'm going to get it. Oh, no, they're fighting. All right. Too many bosun.
Nice shot.
You're both so supportive.
Made it through that one.
Now what then? Where the rocks stand tall, look for the shortest waterfall. And again, as far as I was aware, in the accessibility options, you could turn off how much hints you were getting for quests. But I'm at that point in the game now where we're wrapping it up. So I'm happy to be led by the nose when we're this far in.
With my job, it's usually both.
Yeah.
That one before. End of the short waterfall.
More pirate corpses. How big was their crew?
You always need a weather mage. Feels like we get a part 3.
Just say when.
My booty is within reach. You'll grab it near the beach. But we're not going to get jumped by a dragon because we got the achievement for fighting them all. Apart from maybe whatever happens in the campaign. Means I assume another set of skeletons. Once I find the body. Somewhere around here. Lizard, have you seen? And it's gone. There you go.
I'm guessing that one is their captain.
Why? Because he did a twirl? No hat? A disappointing captain. That's probably why they're all dead. Two. A three. Bonk. 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 And again. Set on fire. I need to heal Don't forget, at the moment, I've no revives.
Got it covered.
And a free to bonk. You swine. There we go.
Still in one piece.
Spirit, we did it.
You have found it.
Wait,
By the creepy statue.
did you know where the treasure was the whole time?
Of course they
You
did.
had to find it yourself. The real treasure was the journey. Now, Ritzinger would have used this to purchase a new ship. Since their last caught fire and burned, I believe a lady was involved. But the gold and glory are yours now, to use as you will. Adventure.
Please be a lot. That'd be real nice. Whose old D&D party was this? Seems very specific. Oh, very nice. Cheers, gang. Facing burial marker, translated from Old Amari. O Owl Mother, she of spring and tide, watch over our sons in this land far from home. They fell valiant and remain beloved. We leave them offerings and totems from this life for the next. Guide them onwards, and guide our steps to familiar shores. I read as I loot them with no remorse. I deserve that. Kunari Cup. An ancient Kunari drinking vessel. Judging by the stains, it is ceremonial, used to hold tea or other liquids as an offering to ancestors. Tea doesn't have to be ceremonial, it can just be tea, goddammit. Glorious Ultimatum. No healing. Using a potion no longer grants health. It now grants some ultimate. Whenever you activate your ultimate, heal to full. A fascinating choice. For golden glory, they yelled, failing to mention that this implied abandoning all caution. Sounds about right to me. Cheers. That belt's the reason you're all dead. Wouldn't be surprised. Alright. Back upwards then. Be with you in a moment, Tash. Got to investigate the rest of all this nonsense. Okay. Several here. Fire quest. The Venaris altar, and then one more chest there. Seems to be all of them on the map, though. Let's get it cleaned out.
Eyes open.
Why? Oh, mercenaries and darkspawn now in the volcano. How did this happen? The Antab leave and all this garbage just leaks out?
Of course.
Slap them all at once.
I'm ready. End this.
Hey, mage, if you wouldn't mind just going a little more into the lava. Very good.
Something's ready. Got us at range.
You two grab him. I'm going to go this way. Just grab this healing potion.
Got us at range. Watch it.
Get in there. Okay, that statue is up and around there.
You're thinking about it again.
Excuse me?
Gillenay. Playing it over in your head won't change the ending.
I need to know what went wrong.
And the good of that game only lasts so long.
You did dive straight at her from a great distance rather than being sneaky about it.
I'm awful at it. Of all my charming qualities, that's not the one to copy.
Alright, last of these silly hit the thing statue. Two more, I believe. There you go. Still no achievement pop up for that, so maybe either it doesn't have an achievement or there's one more. Somewhere. Those enemies just respawn? I mean, I get it, Darkspawn crawl out the ground when there's more of them, but Jesus Christ. We are not going back down there to fight them. Absolutely not. Up, says game. You swine.
That's one for us.
Find me some
Into the lava we go.
Clear.
Interesting. Says there's a chest right on me. Sharksmouth Fort. Part 3. Demon's Fury. An excerpt from a Grey Warden log. As the seer predicted, the eruption of Sharksmouth angered a demon. The demon held us responsible for disturbing its mountain. It tore into our fort full of flame and fury. Horror beyond anything we've fought before. A rage demon, then. Seer said she could bind the demon to our fort so it wouldn't endanger others. I intended to stay with her to see the binding spell through. Before I could move, Grey shoved me out and barred the door. He said that protecting the world from a demon was a job for a Kunari, and he said something like Tokata Ifwesh. The demon, which we started calling the Fury of Shark's Mouth, is now sealed in. Grey and the Seer both gave their lives to hold it back. If they hadn't, it might have rampaged all over the coast. If our fort lost to the demon, no Darkspawn nearby, we're leaving the area. I've sent word to Weishaupt. If the Kunari have more like Grey, the Warden should be honoured to take them. I also reached out to the Kunari, paid my respects, and asked about the Kunlap phrase that Grey said before he died. Kunari told me that the best translation would be, in death, sacrifice. Guess you were listening after all, Grey. Added by Daffrin. Sounds like a damn good Warden to me. A Kunari Warden throughout any of these games would be really cool to explore. And then does it want me to go down and fight a demon, or was that the end of the quest? Ah, no, it's back up that way. As is all the loot. What's down here then? Is this just where I... Must be something over here. Something to read. Odd. Sir Crouch, the wolf. Farm born but warden made, Crouch held the walls at Monstmar, threw back the host of Toff. A single blow of his great hammer, he slew the ogre Gorehorns and then perished in the victory at Hunterfell. That gave me a quest? Oh! It was reading all the stuff. Guess I need to find Hunterfell, wherever that is then. Oh, the game will show me. Oh, there's lots of clues. Oh no. Again, that's fine at this stage. Lava is bad. Lava is death. The nasty blighty spore up there.
Talon, as if you weren't fancy already.
I tried.
Nev.
And Ilario.
He made his own decisions, and he'll pay for them.
It was your call to make.
Feels like a suspicious wall. Hmm. Do I need to ballista it open or something? The game's telling me there's a chest literally right here.
Under fire! Watch it!
We're not. Don't get it, game. What am I looking at here? Try the others first. Hang on a minute.
As you wish.
What are we doing, Lucanus? No! Aha, there we go. Weather journal page. Tops and I had a stupid argument today. His houses are inside a cave, so why do they have roofs? His houses have roofs. It would be so strange to sleep in a house with no roof. Top says that's stupid, but she's Dalish, and her kind all prefer sleeping in trees anyway. Bell and Tops really going at it. Sir Ifen, beloved of the moon. Keeper once but a warden last. Shield bearer to Dryden. Faithful in life, faithful unto death. Okay. How is that a clue?
Easy enough.
Thank you, pointy face. What? Which one from where? One back behind me, then I can teleport back here and grab this one, and then how do I get up and around? Now, up and around is that way, so I want to go get this one I'm facing first. Up and over there. As is this blight. God damn it. Need to pop it again.
Company, get ready. We're under fire. Look out!
Nope.
Need to move.
all stacked together, right?
Gets that one.
No, I need to get out of combat first.
My job's done. Your turn.
One day, son. One day, may you have frame rate. Why is this of a bloody pustule? Ah.
We need to close it.
There we go. Of a warden. Sir Dion, the Silent. We let her blade speak for her. Finest swordswoman of the Divine Age, and first to kneel before Andraste when Drakon came to Weishaupt. Well, these are some old-ass wardens. Okay, next bit is... Okay, they're all up and further ahead then. So we need to head on as if we were climbing it as per Tasha's main quest. Sweltering heat in full plate armor, I can only imagine as horrific in any game.
We saw Katerina recently. How is she?
The same as always. She's been through too much. She should take some time. But will she listen to me? There's no arguing with her.
If you need a leg to stand on, I've got a spare.
Not even that could save me.
At the Volcano Temple in Ocarina of Time. You had to bring your red tunic, otherwise you'd constantly be taking heat damage. Makes it feel a little more dangerous. But can you imagine in every game having to do that? Like, oh, let me just sacrifice my build, setup, customization, all of it, just to not be taking constant heat damage. Trade-offs of game design. Annoyance versus, you know, immersion. Is it that immersive just to be ticking down? There's no right or wrong answer there, by the way. It's just how you feel about it. Like, I wish those other boxes were breakable. Oh, more blighty bits. Like the blight doesn't want us to find out about these wardens. In a weird way. Oh, it's very silly. But I got him. Fine. Oil and a whetstone. Nah, good with the other one. So Ryan the Red. From high ever came, of cutting wit and deadly aim. When Gaharel she marched, and once he fell. Into the deep she walked. None know the count her bow reaped before the end. She could have been down there with Isaiah, rather. There's more opportunities to link things together that would have taken more time. Being taking more time, let me back down. There you go. This way or further along? Keep going. Oh, door must open when I do whatever's left of this puzzle. Demon at the same time then, I wonder? Yeah.
Or is this rage demon especially angry?
I want you to do your breezy thing, please, Neb. He's got that little star ability on his head. No revives. Okay, demon's gone. We got him.
An end to the fury of Shark's Mouth.
Four knights rode unto battle, and fired into the rightward flank, arrows of steel rain, one lingered their shield back to guard all's back, one went boldly to the fore, sword thrust forward upon the foe, one crept upon the leftward flank, his hammer, harvest reaped. Okay, right arrows, shield behind, sword forward, hammer left. Silent. Which one was the silent? Hang on, I can't remember all their goddamn names. Moon was the bow, so the moon was right. Pretty sure the silent was the other one. Was the front? Red wasn't the hammer, was he? Silent. This one was the back. No. Okay. Silent was the one facing the front. Means you were facing the back. Not quite. Might be the other way around with these two. Moon was... Oh, the moon was the back. Okay. There we go. Which means delicious booty for me. Ooh, legendary version. I didn't deflect, so I'm not bothered. For all as one, I would like this if I didn't like having heavy armor so much. is pretty nice, though. But I'm going with defenses for the hammer. Seems to be best at the moment. And you? Ooh, Meredith's Legacy. Who put that in here? Don't go near it. Do not attempt to destroy it. And most importantly, do not attempt to use it. Your weapon leeches health on hit, and you can no longer gain health from potions or companions' abilities. That'd go well with the ultimate one that heals you. Why is this just in here in an abandoned warden fortress in a volcano? Why is this sword in here? Nasty business. Red Lyrium mind controlling madness. Oh, it's in the game. Why is it here? How did it get here? Too many questions. Tick off all of these goddamn marks. How's everybody doing? It's too good not to have that. Playing careful just means, you know, should be fine. Ooh, that is 100% of the coast done. Right, let's go hang out with Tash. Do their little quest here. Then we'll take a quick bio break before moving on to wrap up some other areas. Heyo, Tash. Tash gets a translation of the ancient Qunari tablet that holds clues to their past and future.
Avatash, the air has been running from the storm all afternoon. You came just in time for it. There are others here as well, up the beach.
Yeah, it's okay. We came to meet them.
Rivaini with one of their seers. They asked how I was. They asked if I would like to come with them and teach about the weather.
What did you mean the air is running away from the storm?
We think of air as being nothing, but if you have felt a driving wind, you know it has weight. On a calm, sunny day, the air rests on you like a warm, thick blanket. When a storm is coming, the air pushes on you less. We say that it is afraid, running from the storm.
You can feel the difference in the air.
Some of us use tools to measure it. Some of us can feel it in old aches, or the way your body knows the sun is rising.
I cursed waking up with the sun rising. Want to go with them?
Do you want to take them up on their offer?
I did not want to be around people after I fled the Antam. I did not know the world outside the Qun. But the Rivaini have been kind. It will not be the same, but...
Fascinating, your body's getting raindrops, your face is not.
And I think
I wasn't quite there.
Make me sad, now that Shathan is gone.
Yeah.
Your mother's horn. You wear it as jewelry, like the Rivaini do.
Yeah. Rivaini wear their stories.
She would like it.
She'd be so pissed.
She would. But she would be proud of you.
Oh.
Hey, before we go, I brought food. It's probably not as good as she makes it.
Thank you, Avatash. I will eat the fruit. Be safe. Do not stay out too long in the storm.
Wish him the best on his new adventures.
Right. Let's go see what the damn tablet says.
You alright?
Just ready to get it over with. The seer said she had to give the translation in person.
That's a little odd.
Yep. Come on.
Wouldn't be another trap in the somber yet heartwarming conclusion, would it? That would seem a bit much. Oh look, we've retraced our footsteps to the start.
What the tablet said?
No.
And we were feeding
And
pigeons.
she wouldn't say why we had to meet in person instead of just sending a translation?
Sorry.
Read it before.
No food today. Next time.
Probably get all soggy anyway.
This is good. Simple.
Where did I get that stone?
You're the one who keeps throwing rocks. Come on. No sense putting it off.
I know, I don't know why I made a stop to throw the rock. I apologize.
That your seer?
Nobody else around here dumb enough to wait in the rain?
Was it Rhino again? Rona? I think. We met her not long ago. Saw her in the main quest too.
Child of Shaitan, you come with questions and dragon blood in your veins.
Rowan, didn't realize it was gonna be you. So, you can read the tablet?
In my dreams, I found a spirit that knows the old language. The spirit respects the Qun, because this tablet is important to Qunari history. It is willing to help.
Oh. Would it have been a Qunari seer otherwise? Again, very curious.
The spirit respects the Qun. How does that work?
Spirits watch our world from the Fade. Some watch Tevinter, others Rivian, and others Parvalen. What spirits watch, they reflect. Those who watch Qunari grow to respect the Qun.
But Qunari are afraid of spirits.
It is complicated. In Rivian, we allow spirits to possess us. Under the Qun, such a thing is forbidden. This spirit respects the Qun, so it will not possess me fully. It will speak to me, but not through me.
That's a fine line to walk.
Yes, it is.
Quickly throwing this out there.
Rash said that you offered to take him along. He'll be alright?
Karash saw many things that no one should have to see. We can help him grow to become whole again.
Good for him.
And he'll teach your sailors to predict storms.
Do you truly think Rivain, a country full of sailors, has none who understands the weather?
No, that's a fair point.
And why?
He follows the Qun. People who follow the Qun need to feel useful.
You are your mother's child.
Aww.
Rowan, you know us. We could have met at the hills or by the Alluvion. Why do this here?
The spirit has watched Tosh. It knows that this is where they come for matters of the soul.
What do you mean? This is just where I come to feed birds and practice fire breathing.
And why do you come here specifically for that?
I don't know. I like to listen to the waves crash. It's noisy, but also not. Makes it easier to think.
Know the feeling.
That is why we are here.
We are grateful for your help, and for the spirits.
The spirit has watched the Qunari for many ages. It knows the old tongue. It will give you what you seek. You brought the tablet?
Ah, shit, we left it.
You already had a copy.
We destroyed it.
Why?
The spirit says that the words held therein must never be written. Only words of fire may carry the message safely.
But why?
Bring your fire to the tablet, Tosh. We will show you. By Dragonflame come these words. Trust no tale not hidden by the fire. When the great foe struck, we embraced the blood of dragons. Champions blessed with fire protected us and saw the unseen. We escaped to distant shores, but found no peace. Disease will lay us low. If more of us flee across the ocean, it means our people failed. Prepare then for the devouring storm.
Is this more teases for stuff later? Like, later as in
all that Vashadon mean?
another game?
It means, cousin, that the power you wield is no accident.
Again,
It means
bold.
our people fought against an ancient enemy. And it means the Qunari fled that same enemy to come here.
So there's some crazy enemy out there on another continent.
Only the spirits can see it.
You know, the more we find out, the more it seems like there are big evils of some sort everywhere.
So this is what my mother died to give me. More work? This is Vashadon.
Sorry, Rowan. They're taking this hard.
As a seer, I am a vessel through which spirits share their wisdom. That wisdom is not always a comfort.
Very fair.
Please go to them, Rook. They need your voice more than mine right now.
All right, where'd they go?
Please go to them, Rook. They need your voice more than mine right now.
I am going. Oh boy. Just let me find the long way around. Again. Did this walk 30 minutes ago.
After all this, if I break my neck climbing up here in the rain, good thing there's such a good kisser.
I don't think we've even seen that on screen yet, Rook. Oh no, we did. Once? Man.
Hey, you need to burn off some energy. I can think of more pleasant ways to do it.
Rook, not the
All
time.
that work. All the ancient Kunari crap that she died for. And what's the secret? More work? More responsibility? She can't just leave me with this. She can't just leave me.
Hey, you're not alone here.
Some real shit.
Sorry.
Shut up.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh, they're being bashful.
The Kunari thought I was a mistake. The Dragon King thought I was a weapon. Shaitan was the only one who believed in me. How did they forget everything the tablet said? How did they lose so much?
The same. What happened with the elves?
The Kunari are just like everybody else. They care about who's in charge, who gets listened to.
I'm not good at politics. Isabella says I need more carrot and less stick.
The first bit of the tablet. Don't trust anything except what's written in the fire. Stories change. Eventually people forget what they used to mean. Your mother knew that. The Kunari have forgotten so much. They won't be ready for whatever's next, whether it's the devouring storm or something else.
Again, stop trying to do setup for another game. That's wild.
We've got a lot of Kunari who don't follow the Qun.
I mean, I get it, but...
And we can get more.
From where?
From the Antam. They already broke away from the Qun. They respect strength.
Bold
Maybe
move,
we
Tash.
can kill the bad ones and bring the rest in. Show them how to live outside the Qun. Like my mother did.
Didn't expect that forgiveness.
I can do that for you. Tama.
Oh. Because they're Raveni. Some will come... Again, how does that change if you're Kunari? I'm so curious. Ancient Kunari tablet translation proved that Adari like Tash are not a mistake, but were created specifically to fight an ancient threat known as the Devouring Storm. Unless this Devouring Storm shows up in the endgame. While Tash still mourns, they now know their mother was right about Tash having a higher purpose. Tash will honour that calling, best they can. Alright, Ravane. Is that you sorted? Done and dusted, is it? 100%, 28 and 5. So unless a quest has randomly popped up here, which it doesn't look like it has, it is clear. Got an elven one. Beyond the sea, written in Emmeric's careful hand. Balara, I admit some surprise regarding your interest in travelling overseas. It's rather different from your usual lines of inquiry, but I must confess to harbouring some interest in it myself. We all assume our age's glories and calamities originate in Phaedus, but what of the larger world? Unfortunately, information remains slim. As far as I can tell, there have been no successful oceanic voyages from Phaedus to other lands in recent written history. Crazy setup. Like, it's so... I don't know. It's... I always love it when the possibility's there for more, whether that's people to write their own stories or the opportunity to tell more stories in the world. It just... The timing's well for, like, the end of all these different stories. We're getting little snippets. It's all just going to depend how the rest of the game ends, then. Whether attempting the feat through pure seamanship or with the aid of magic, hapless sailors has often found themselves turned around until they were right back where they began. There was some trade between the city of Laish and the Voshi during the early Black Age, all one-sided. Our attempts to sail the Volcas Sea to the Havoshi homeland were met with failure. Also legends of expeditions to Amaranth to the east. They are muddled and contradictory, and claiming it's an untouched verdant paradise. Others have reported settlements made of crystal and obsidian without a single living soul inhabiting them. I've reached out to some of my more esoteric sources to see if they can help with your inquiries. For the present, however, I'm afraid we live in ignorance of what lies beyond our more familiar seas. More stories to tell. I'd still love to see it. I'd love for the franchise to just continue, but again, it's going to take Mass Effect, whatever's next, doing really well, and it's going to take anything they do in between doing even better. Tarlok Itwari, Remembering the Fallen. Oh no, I'm a butcher all of this. Hera Ebra Pashara, Hera Pakra Merad, Hera Ishtsikal, Jaf Taklor Ra. Haraf Shakala Shakataref, Atarala Ra Loksik, Ashkala Ra Lokala Nev, Yisera Hisra Ebsit, Rata Zaprokra To Allah, Isala Mirad, Hira Marala Shokala, Tal Lokala Ra. I don't remember if I'm getting all the words right. That's why I remember. When you have lived enough, when you go with the tide, when your body falls to dust, please remember me. When I struggle to find my ground, not having you is why. Though I search for you, I hope. I know that hope is an illusion. Please speak to me through the dust and the tide. When I struggle blinded, I will remember you. Oh, it's a very somber one, isn't it? Ancient tablet. Questions my mother would have asked. Mother said language was what separated people from beasts. She had questions that she asked when translating things. Who was this written for? Me. Needed my fire to see it. Also supposed to be shared. Priest thing? Everyone should learn, but only if taking it seriously. What did these people believe about themselves? Liked fire? Made a diary with dragon blood? How did cultural conflicts affect this message? Fighting devouring storms, strong enough to make them come across the sea? No big insults, no rallying speech. Right to talk about them? How do my own perspective bias my reading? I fight dragons. DS sounds like something to fight. Tablet said I was made to fight DS. Should I do what feels right? She'd know what it meant. I don't think she would. I think she'd have been as confused as the rest of us. Tash's new tablet. I am Tash. I am an Adari, a fire-breathing Kunari. I'm writing this in trade so people can read it. Dragonfire made these words show up. Don't trust anything not hidden that way. Ancient Kunari made Adari using dragon blood. Adari helped see and fight an ancient enemy. Ancient Kunari fled to this land from across the sea. He got sick and died. The enemy will follow across the sea. Beware the devouring storm. Nevgalis figured out how to hide these words behind the fire. I owe her drinks at the Cobbled Swan. I love how that's also carved into the message. Words carved on a stone tablet visible only by dragonfire. Oh, that's nice. Leaving a little something for others. Alright. Nothing left there. Nothing left there. Got some story in Treviso. A bit more to discover in the wetlands. A little bit more in Alaphan. A few bits and bobs in Docktown as well. Right, which one's the Inquisitor? Okay, the Inquisitor's Docktown. I think we do the Inquisitor next. Let me just nip to the lighthouse and make sure nothing else has popped up. There's some chats going on and Tash wishes to talk. We'll bob by their room. Oh, no missives. Pretty sure we've already read that one, Inquisitor. Griffin's new home, Brooke. It was good you stopped by with Davrin to see how the griffins are growing. One of them, Hydas, is a faster learner. She came by the other day and flung a knot snake down at my feet. Nasty things, unnatural and twisted by magic. Can clear an area of wildlife in less than a day. Then start a nest. The next that sucks the plants dry. It has torn it to pieces. Clever girl. I think these griffins are now exactly where they need to be. Take care, Aldrin. Oh, isn't that nice? Good for them. Yep, there's another missive. Greetings from Seer Rowan. Rook, thank you for helping Avatash. Their mother was an exceptional teacher of the mind. The mind and the heart are not always as one. Some of the Antam from the Dragon King's cohort have broken away and are wandering aimlessly. We've spoken with them. Since Tash proved that the Dragon King's way was weak, they are amenable to learning a new form of strength. We may yet help them live outside the Kyun. Please let Tash know that Karash is doing well. Seer Rowan. Oh. You are most welcome. Okay, Tash, some conversations, then we'll have a quick bio break. Before heading on to Min Raffas. How we doing?
Hey, you up for drinks? I'm taking Balara to the Hilt for drinks with the Lords of Fortune. You should come. Isabella's paying.
Sounds fun.
I got this. Horns and Haller at the Hilt. Alright. We'll go have some drinks and then we will take our break. Gotta check in with everyone first, though. We've not gleaned too much from other conversations, but you know.
Offer, dweller.
Max rank. I'll just level up the stuff that I'm equipped at the moment. I won't go too ham beyond that. Don't want to overdo it too much. Plus 1 defense isn't fantastic. Oh, let's use different materials. That's fine then. If they use separate materials, I'm not as bothered. Can't upgrade amulets though. Again, I just wish the minimap was zoomed out a little bit more, just a wee little bit more.
Do you ever think about your calling?
Wardens will claim they don't, but of course we do.
Everything the Wardens do for us. And their final reward is just one more sacrifice.
When the time comes, the calling's almost a release. The nightmares and the voices are too much. It's when Wardens refuse death that the problems start.
I wish there was something else we could do for them. For you.
We know what we sign up for.
That's been a constant for them. Saw the thing with Isaiah kind of leading to another direction. Or another possibility, but it wasn't a good possibility by any means.
I thought I'd let go of Syrian the first time. I didn't. Not really. This time...
How close Nev is to her.
I don't know.
Helping best you can.
I still don't know if I will.
You never do. Funny, the things that wake you up years after you think they're gone.
I'm at peace with it. Real peace this time. So even if I carry it with me, it's lighter now. Maybe I'm not making sense. Am I making sense?
I don't know, Belle. But if it works for you, take it.
Bless. Alright, before we go have us drinks and move on, I'm going to save the game. And I'm going to take a quick bio break. Let me just tippity type into the chat. Alright folks, stretch your legs, refill your beverage. I'll see you in a moment. Just need to go and sort something elsewhere in the house, folks. It'll be a few more minutes. Do bear with me. My apologies. And we're back. Sorry for the delay, folks. Busy time of year. Right. Let's go have a drink. I think we said it was with Bellara and Tash. And Isabella, so you know we're going to get thoroughly wasted. I'm pretty sure we bought out the rest of the stuff I wanted from the Lord of Fortunes as well. Lords of Fortune, I should say. Let me triple check. I'm nothing if not constantly anxious about it.
Divvied up the loot? Come treat yourself.
Okay, I said maybe that one, but feels a bit much for what I'm wearing.
Hey, punch an Antam for me.
Sure thing, Mateo. I will punch an Antam.
Rescued some
it's
Danish
down there.
from being Archdemon breakfast, didn't you? Wish I could have seen the look on Elganan's face.
I couldn't trifle my way back here to trigger your dialogue every time, Isabella. I'd get a little much.
One thing bothers me about
I'd like to have more conversations with her, just being like, how did all this happen? You know what I mean? Hang on, how do I get down to that little side bit? It's not down that way, it's down here and through the back. Yes, there we go, past the forge. Laura joins Tash at the Hilt for an evening of casual drinks and storytelling. Please actually let me engage in some storytelling this time, game, rather than fading to black as we go.
Tash pries the enormous ruby out of the statue's eye socket. Except then it wakes up, and now it's real pissed that it's missing an eye.
Oh, my.
What kind of statue?
Adorable with what Bellara. If a little
Big
awkward.
snake.
Like the size of a horse?
30 feet tall. Had the size of a wagon.
Big snake.
How'd you get up there?
They carved the scales. Made okay handholds.
And now we've got a giant, angry, one-eyed snake statue trying to swallow Tash whole.
Wait, how does that work? Where would they go?
These are not the questions, Bellara. It's stone. Dangerous.
Best part is, while Tash is pounding that snake's nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Maker's panties. I was so proud.
Oh,
Ah, shit. They're still holding it. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Pulling a barv.
Oh. Okay.
A barv?
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crews, not good for morale, but there's not always time for big drawn-out apologies. So when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a Barv.
All needs to be done.
Oh, there we go.
I'm glad the Lords of Fortune have Tash's back.
Oh, Tash isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours.
Huh.
Bastard looked better than I did in a dress or pants. And out of them too.
Isabella.
Any reason you can't just apologize?
Actions,
Sometimes
I suppose.
people say, oops, sorry, and hope that fixes it. But they just want to get the whole thing over with. Trust me, I know.
You've done it
But
before.
pulling a barv, you sweat a little. Makes you think about it a little more. Shows the other person you mean it.
What if they mean it when they say they're sorry, though?
Aww.
And that's the other reason. Some people mess up and get all dramatic. They make it about them. Oh, you know, I didn't mean it right. I'd never do that on purpose. They feel so bad about it that it's on everyone else to smooth it over and make them feel better.
Oh, okay, yes, some people might do that.
Pulling a barv puts it on the person who screwed up. They made the mess, they fix it, done.
So you either learn to make fewer mistakes, or you get gigantic muscles.
Or both. I didn't expect the Lords to care about the stuff. Me being non-binary.
Kirkwall taught me about family. If it matters to you,
Aww.
it matters to me. I mean, to the, Lords.
Isabella, it's okay.
Thanks.
Anyway, where was I? So, there Tash is, thigh deep in a snake's maw and still holding the giant ruby in one hand.
Don't you fade to black. Finish the story.
I yelled that we'll get them out of there, and Tash just yells back, "Get up its ass! I'll meet you in the middle!"
Okay, the stomach I get, but did it really have
Who ate the last breaded cheese wand?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I thought, well...
Oh no. Time for Balara to push up.
It's fine.
No. They're your favorite.
How could you do this? You know what to do, Balara.
Lara, I know you're sorry, but you did mess up.
I know.
And what do we do when we mess up?
Yes, you're right. I'm pulling a barf.
Please do like 1 or 2 and have it fuck up.
1, 2, 3.
Heart's in the right place. Form's a little sloppy, though.
Bend your knees.
Oh no. Especially while drinking. Absolutely not. Aww. All it takes.
You think the mages are
The game's a...
but I had to flee my
In
home
any
to
cases
Dallas
of storytelling and
because
trying to
the
understand
mages
either things we don't understand or care to. One of the best things about gaming, from my perspective, you're able to just see it. It's not always handled in the best way. The heart's there. And I think that's important. There's many people who'd see a scene like that and scream about it. It's no different from other lessons and stories. Just what they want to be angry at in the day. Right. We've got Minrafis and Treviso left. I think what we do is we clear the companion and the faction quest in Minrafis, and then we'll have the story ready for next time. Which means more Nevin Lucanis. Oh, sorry, you two. I'm going to have to jump you over. Because unless I'm very much mistaken, everyone else... 9, 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 9. Yep. Nev, it's just taking longer because of the whole hardened thing. I imagine that has just been a permanent thing for the game. I don't know if making her a hero of the Veilguard helps in that way. As in unhardened things. Still missing a chest. Like in Alfarlan. Either it's one I just haven't walked past, which seems really unlikely. Do the haunting first. It'll be an overly tanky undead.
Is that a candle hop? Must be the haunting.
Oh! Well, that's not concerning. Oh well, the armor and that shield went pretty quick. It's just tiny candle hop. Me, a little blighter. Just body the little thing.
One less problem on my doorstep.
Lovely.
Thing would give me nightmares if I slept at night.
No,
Candle
achievement
hop
popped up.
enchantment
That's all
give
of them.
them the lay of the city. If the spirit picked those up, made it easy to skulk around.
I still feel like I haven't found all of those little candle hops. But I don't think I can find them all without them being marked on the map. Just because at this point it would involve retracing steps everywhere. Or at the very least then looking up a map and trying to find out. Either way, not that engaging. Oh, I need to go hand that in as well. Let's do Nev's first. This will be her main companion quest. Which I assume will lead into that little temple where we first did a big fight here. It's the only place I can think of as an area we haven't explored here yet. Like how Belarus did. Except then we couldn't go back to it, which is frustrating. Alia's taken Docktown's people. She plans to increase her blood magic, but never knows where Alia's hiding. Time to meet face to face. Alright, let's run her down.
So, what's the story?
If Rana was right, Alia's in Sanctum Lucican. We've chased the leads. This is it. We find the Sanctum, Alia's blood magic ritual site, and Docktown's missing people.
Some news between friends. Venatori got Damas. The boss is dead.
What? Who's running the threads?
They'll follow last orders for a bit, then someone grabs control or we fall apart. Time's running out.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Alec, the threads used some of the catacombs for smuggling.
The cult pushed us out across the city, but I still know the ways in. What's the favor?
Nev, Rook, you have news. I wasn't sure you'd tell me.
I said I would.
No, I asked you to, and never mind.
Rana, it's going to be fine.
All right. What did you find?
Sanctum Lucican is underground, in a lost stretch of catacombs near the Thread Market.
Good. I can help.
I told you what I found. I owed you that. We hand Alia to her latest boss, and how long does she stay caught?
My boss doesn't know I'm here.
You'll lose your job.
I already have. But we can't leave Alia on the loose. I'm here to help.
The people Alia took, are we sure they're...
Alive. If she needs blood for the ritual, she'll want it fresh. If she wants puppets, she needs them alive.
A lot of people gone missing, so I'm saying.
If you're wrong...
We give people closure.
Alia has followers throughout the city. What should we expect?
Her most loyal will be in the Sanctum. There will be a lot of them.
You're up for a fight, right?
I've been killing Venatori since the game
When will
started.
Alia start the
Absolutely.
ritual? How do we know she hasn't already?
We don't. But I know her. If she was done, she'd have made her next move. A complex ritual takes resources, supplies. Alia's war with the Thread slowed her down, but time's short.
Tick-tock.
All right, let's
Alright,
go.
we all know you're part of this
Now?
conversation.
I need time to...
Give Alia time to know we're moving, and we're dead. The job's simple. We enter the Sanctum, get to the ritual site, and hit Alia by surprise.
Can you get in without the cult noticing?
If we can get into the catacombs, we can get in.
Just don't be too reckless. I'll catch up.
Not alone. You'll get yourself killed. I'll send someone for you.
I'll set a man at the market to get you inside. Just make the cult bleed.
Right, there's the mission.
All right, let's get to the Thread Market.
Missing, Diana. Worked in warehouses. A regular at Lamplighter. If you know anything, speak with Cillian. We'll pay for information. All missing. That's been a thread here that's been happening the whole time. We thought the demon did a lot of it. Hard to know if that was part of it or not. Oh no, we're going to the market. Then underground, it seems.
What am I supposed to do?
Sorry, merchant. Got a mission.
Really?
I hate to ask, but how many people has Aelia taken?
That I know for sure.
See, Niggy? Information can be sent to the dockmaster. If you're scared it can stay anonymous, please say something. Family waiting for any news. Too many indeed. See if we can go get them. You know, they keep putting this shield back up.
There, a body.
There, a red shield. Look at this.
He's got something on him.
Got eyes on the market. Can't get close. The cult's been in and out of the condemned warehouse. Moving something through.
Alex, man. The Venatori got him first. He was watching Venatori movement, spying on the entrance to Sanctum Lucican. We need to get in there. Alright. I've got another way in. Follow me.
Go on then. Some haste, Nev. Everyone's in trouble.
We get one shot at Aelia. Just one.
We're ready for it.
You're going to decide at the end to kill her or imprison her, aren't you?
You're right. Yes. Sorry. I haven't really been sleeping.
Come on, keep moving. Stops and starts making the frame rate upset.
The Venatori keep everyone scared.
Constant fear makes people desperate, exhausted. Easy targets.
Missing Rion. Missing over a week. Black hair, green eyes. Makes fishing nets. Used to feed birds on the docks. Speak to Del at the markets.
The Venatori get a taste of fear today.
We're almost there.
You have a back way into the thread market.
A little something I uncovered. Don't tell Alec.
Ah.
There's our way to the market. Leave the entrance to me.
I'm guessing it isn't simple.
There's a trick to the enchantment. Just need to untangle it.
All right, we're in.
Let's move.
A little obvious, but very fancy. That last treasure chest in here somewhere. Give me that weave.
Venatori guards. If they report back to Aelia, it's over.
Oh no, we've just wound back into the market we were already in before. I feel like that one who ran away is probably going to make it. Oh, wrong way around. You swap positions. Buggered me combo. Oh well. Mage, please. Two and three. Oh, big bonks all round.
Got us at a distance.
Wall. Turn hammer. There we go.
And now?
The note on the dead man. It mentioned a warehouse.
Couldn't be this one then.
Let's look around.
Any sneaky treasure? Nope.
Place is a mess, but look what stands out.
The statue. It's always a statue.
It's our way in. Once we're over there.
Tis another oddly creepy statue. Many heads putting a decapitated head back on? Don't quite get it. And I assume they will lower the head onto the body? Or just move, and there'll be trapdoor underneath. However, it was the trapdoor. Notion corridor.
We're through. Sanctum should be ahead.
Let's be fair. This feels like another one of those areas we might not be able to get back to. In which case, I doubt that last treasure chest is here, but you never know.
Your catacombs run there too.
In places, They used to run to every island Minratha's claimed. Some flooded ages ago, or they've been cut off.
Yeah, but not all of them.
That feels a little ambitious. Oh, we made it. What a fascinating face to pull. Ooh. And got an achievement as well. Nice. Panic. That panic extra jump at the end. Okay, when I get the chance to play something that's a true platformer, you'll see how horrendous it can truly get. Onwards. Oh, hello.
More of Alia's Venatori.
We're in the right place.
Claim them is such a choice of words.
We're under fire.
Come on, get knocked off the ledge. Not enough. Bonk. It's that many one didn't hit.
Aelia won't hear from
Hey, there's the chest.
Come on, we need to get inside.
Can't get through here.
Alec will have a back way.
Why are you like
But
this?
we need something here, now. There's got to be another entrance.
Okay, let's find it.
I mean, it's right here, guys.
We're close.
Nev?
I'm fine. This is it.
We'll get it, Nev. I'm sure it's not an old friend betrayal or anything like that. Rana, to be fair, unlike Hilario, who has been suspicious the entire time before we sorted all that out, Rana has not displayed any suspicion apart from that last conversation at the tavern. Made me a little wary. Something about the panic, like, oh, you found us? Oh no.
In the dark. Isn't that perfect? I can feel blood magic here. Alia's getting stronger.
I mean, it's Elganon's whole stick, isn't it?
I've got a sick feeling it won't work.
She won't complete the ritual. You have my word.
Oh, look at
Trying
us.
to cheer me up.
Isn't work.
Final words. I won't stay in Lady Alia's grip. I can't. Where can I hide him in Raffus? If I stay too close, she'll take my mind again. So I'll take the Venatori's coin before I go. Make a purse big enough to buy passage. I'll make them pay my way out of here once and for all.
King?
It didn't work. Oh. A nug carving? No, sell it, destroy it, burn it, don't need it. Fancy.
The time has come. It begins now.
No, it's a garbage battle cry.
Finished.
The mage first. Swap to the shields. Watch my health because there's no revives.
They said the time has come.
Right,
Alia's
they
getting
clobbered.
started.
If we're lucky, she's distracted. But we need to keep moving.
So the blood ritual Alia's doing, he says it's from the risen god, meaning Elganon.
She'd bargain with anyone if he gave her the power. And the city she's after. The fact that he doubled as Tevinter's god of
I
night
nearly
must
left.
have made the whole deal
See you on the
sweeter.
map. Ow. Okay, there's a fire breathy thing. Wind back around from the next room. Don't see anything else. That has to open from that side, so That's a cave going round, isn't it? Alright, let's have faith. Just keeping eyes to the right, past all these crazy statues. Weird, almost Krogan looking things. You know what I mean? They've got the shield head and the angry face. Kinda look like Krogan. Scratched into the wall. Not myself, not myself. Bad mind control. Scratching into stone is... yeah.
What happened here?
A warm-up for the ritual.
Oh, it's a lot of blood, isn't it? Feels like this isn't looping back around.
All the blood magic in this place attracts them.
Spine feels it too. We need to close it.
Not the right one, but it'll do. Need the other one. No, I'm good. Alley up. Can I hit that one too? Hey, good stuff. I like the top half of Pride Demons. I don't think they've done well by removing their legs. It lets them float around and be a little scarier, I guess, but the way they kind of stomped and leapt at you before was worse.
The magic from the other side of this barrier. I don't know.
Which means that's the way to go. Yeah.
Bit of a running jump. Not the chest I was looking for. I wonder. Nope. I hope that might lead me elsewhere, but it does not. That must lead back round into there. Yeah, it's a level up. Look at that. That screams I'm a different ledge. Oh!
In the cage. That's...
He's from Docktown, a paper seller.
Veilguard. Did you think I wouldn't notice you were here?
That's
Aelia.
pretty great.
Got it. Damn it. Her magic. I can't just pull him out. It might kill him. We need to keep moving.
Mage blood. All your power. And how do you waste it? Chasing thieves. Playing Shadow Dragon. Fighting Rathus.
Nev, can you stop this?
I can stop their hearts faster.
The Venatori have their way. You could have left Docktown.
Not before I had the magic to guide those in power.
Total control. Docktown was a test.
Because blood magic.
Help!
They don't
The fish guy!
You won't save them. What do you do for the city, Veilguard? Complain that it's not what you want.
Release the fish seller.
I gave Docktown purpose. The humble serve the righteous. I will raise the city up. Even you will thank me. In fact, I'm waiting.
Don't you kill him.
Their only chance is if we stop her ritual, break her power.
Nev, are you?
I'm fine. We've got a job to finish.
No, that was just the way we came in. I'm trying to figure out a wind back around. It might be like Tasha's where we have to come back at the end.
Over here.
Rana, Alec, your route through the catacombs still worked. Guessing it was as safe as ours.
Help that you tore through the place.
I'll take all the friendly faces I can get.
In this place, I don't blame you.
Sudden doubt.
Alec, sticking around for the fight?
I've got people in the tunnels. The cult took Thread territory. We protect our streets.
The Threads? Never you sure?
Scared to get your hands dirty? We did.
Oh, because of the dragon attack. That consequence lasted for so long.
We need whoever
But fair. I wish there was more.
All right.
Good. Let's send a message. Docktown's ours.
Aelia knows we're here, but she might have missed you. Stay out of view. We'll meet you at the ritual site. All right, this is it. Stay alert. and
Yes, it
never
is.
drop the
There's
guard.
that chest.
Not for a moment.
Yoink. Garbage axe, but I don't care. Have to open the chests. Ooh. Records of the Altus. A genealogical record of prominent Altus families that details births, deaths, marriages, and the many magical accomplishments of each family. Many of these bloodlines intersect. There's a lot of breeding going on in there. The implications quite clear. Purity and the best of the best, while we all keep slaves. Doing stuff. Let's go get her.
Do you feel that, Nev Gallus? The old magic, our legacy. It returns.
You aren't the future, Aelia. You're a murderer.
I am Minrathus. It's dark truth and bright power. The city won't miss you. Docktown won't too.
This ends here. Send a message.
Docktown needs protection.
When this is over, I will give it to them.
What are the different changes happening here?
But I will.
No!
Again, those little pop-ups saying, hey, a story thing. Choice.
Your death serves our cause. Proof that those without faith fall. Enemies
Are those friends helping? Ow.
Let's find out who.
You can stop them good.
Okay, they are friends. I wasn't sure for a moment if they were suddenly mind controlled, which wouldn't have surprised me. Another one, the companion quest, whose like final fight is like, hey, make use of this world mechanic you've been doing. I get the choice, trying to link it all together. Again, like with the Blight one, we've just been doing so much of it though. Mistakes were made. Don't you do it, Ghost. Alright, it's one of these then.
When I take Minrathus, the city will thrive.
for one of those big buggers up there as well. Get off me! All I gotta do is do the objective. Good job, team. I hit the wrong one. Oh, I think I have to hit the... No? But I just miss. Okay, it's not that. Clear him out then.
Get clear.
Kept wanting to hit the other one. Okay.
You won't stop this, Nev.
It'd be cool if that could have happened like mid-fight as we were going without having to cut to like a mini cinematic. Still works, mind.
Me to get it.
It's fine. You sunder it, please. I wonder if the shield goes down, we don't actually fight her like some of the other fights. She just gets done in. Yep. It's just been cooler for each of these, for the boss fights to be more unique. I'm hoping for the main story, big ending, the fights are unique. We'll see. As if you turned your back to a Nev.
Rumor has it the Threads protect their streets. You should think about that.
Wait, where was the choice? Like, some of them, the choice made sense as we've gone. Some of them, it feels like they've delayed it a little bit till after the fact, which is strange.
Alia's done. No takebacks this time.
What's the choice?
We can wish for a better Minrathous. Until that happens, we fight.
Tooth and nail.
For one troubled city.
And the troubled souls stuck in it.
So,
yeah.
What now?
I followed through. Tevinter, Thedas, they won't play fair anytime soon. People need protection. If I'm who they get, then I go down swinging. I've played this game a long time. Counted on myself for most of it. At the end of the day, that's who I had left.
You
So
had
here we
help.
are. We've chased Aelia, faced a couple gods, and somehow you stick.
Got to choose those shadow dragons.
Shadows stand together.
Sure.
Plus,
she knows.
all right.
Whoever played this card.
And we're both god-chasing fools. And friends.
Well, here's to that, Rook.
It's probably rude to ask, but we never got the story about how she lost her leg, as far as I'm aware. Just want to know. It's also the fanciest pen leg I've ever seen. Nev finally confronted Aelia face to face, stopping her blood magic ritual and freeing the people of Docktown from the cultist's hold. Aelia will no longer threaten Docktown, or anywhere else. Nev is Docktown's protector. The Venatori should fear her. She'll watch Docktown's back, and knows that the team will watch hers. More stagger, a little less cold. But the other. Big chunk of XP. I'll be back with you, Nev. Is it Bellara?
Oh, Rook, you're here. Good. I had a question for my story.
Oh no, the smut returns.
Sure. What kind of question?
Oh, well, a personal one.
Oh no.
Maybe not. Never mind.
Come on. I'm curious now.
Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna do this. So I'm having fun. It's different, but neat. And the fighting bits are going well. So's the romance, mostly.
So what's your question?
So, what did you want to ask then?
Oh, right. It's my hero. I've
Oh,
mostly got it figured
not
out.
the smut.
Who they are, what they look like. But I can't figure out the why.
Why what?
Why they do it. Risk it all. Save the world. Well, you're a hero. I mean, a real one.
And the answer is I'm the
So
protagonist,
why are you doing
but
all this?
redemption, I guess.
Well, I've done some things in my past I'm not proud of. Nothing too terrible, but some of it was bad. And I figure I need to make that right.
I wish I could be like that. Facing danger.
No, you don't.
Caution to the wind.
You already do.
But that's pretty much
Exactly,
what
Rook.
you do.
Sometimes you're on
All
the
the
same
time.
page.
Sure, because I have to. And I'm scared the whole time.
Well, there you go.
Everyone's scared sometimes. It's what you do with the fear that counts. Facing it, fighting through it. That's what a hero does.
I guess so.
What a
It's
hero
hard
does.
to think of it that way. We are going up against a god. Multiple gods, actually.
We already got one.
That feels heroic. To me, at least. And we're saving the world.
That we did.
I like that confidence. Anyways, I should get back to it. Writing. Thanks, Rook. That helped. A lot.
So, enjoy these fleeting moments before whatever hellish end befalls us. Oh, the Randy Dowager Quarterly, the annual, an extra thick edition of the Suspect Quarterly. The Randy Dowager puts a bow on the year by gifting us the Illustrated Inquisition Exposed, a modern epic of love, betrayal, breeches torn, and the eternal struggle between concerns mortal and passions mysterious. An artfully branching romantic narrative that encourages the bibliophile to self-insert or guide a friend. The Randy Dowager expeditions for the noble of thought but spry of step. The lady herself says, "A quick page-turner, quickly flicked, describing both issue and reader. 5 scarves fluttered in shock out of 5. RD." I will miss her quarterly updates. It's my whole ass game and book about the Randy Dowager. Ooh, a few more Shadow Dragon ones. First case, part 2. Nev Gallus, you were right. I hope my brother was alive. Hoped he'd managed to hide and that those letters didn't mean what they did. I'm safe now. Knowing the truth lets me... I'm not there yet, but I can start to let go. And I have a niece. Still getting to know each other. I think it's going well. How you managed to find her, I still can't believe it. I can't thank you enough for everything. But by the way, I have some friends. They need help and no one will listen. I mentioned your name and I think they can trust you. You're willing to hear them out. They meet at the Lamplighter twice a week. Oh. Town, thanks. Kid, yeah, I know you're reading this around the corner. Get this to Nev Gallus like you were asked. She vouches for you. Extra fry bread next time. Now get. Gallus. That's a pit you pulled us out of. That's all I'll say on it. None of your damned excuses are smart mouth. You hear me? Free fish next time. Hal. Hey, got out alive. I'm overjoyed. Can I have your favourite food place? In your fantasy city you live in? Going down? Not at all. I haven't wrapped it up with Nev yet. Why are these plus 10, the others not plus 10? I do have to upgrade them all, but I'll do that right at the end before we hit the main event. Let's see. Damage is increased. Damage is increased, but radius reduced. Ooh. More damage. Now tracks. Damage, duration, chilled on each hit. Oh, we go with the chilly one. Just because that ended up being pretty impressive. Do you get Tash? Burning damage. 50% of my burning damage bonus. Don't think I have much of a damage bonus, and the defense strip is way better. It's over there. One of these. Upgraded belt. Still need to buy the upgrade of the hammer from the wardens, and then that will be in tip-top shape. Oh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly run to the halls, hand that in, and then I'm going to see if Nev has a quest to pop up. So that'll be the last of them then. The companion ones. Apart from like the little meets and going for drinks and stuff, I assume. Good job, all skeletons. It's still such an impressive structure. Hey, do you know what could work? This is one of those I'm getting tired moments. Dragon Age RTS. You know, you have all these different factions. Could do something cool with it. Maybe Antiva doesn't know. Like, your army is 12 assassins. You know what I mean? Might be a little difficult. I haven't thought this through.
Congratulations are in order.
What was that noise?
There are no more hauntings of this magnitude to
Somewhat
be dealt
beeped in the background.
You have done well.
Ah.
Allow
Go.
us to present you with a final token of our appreciation.
Hang on a moment. I got a big OBS pop up there.
Well, thank you. I've secured my attendance at the Sword of Draken at the Royal Theatre tomorrow night.
Crap. And that's because I've run out of space for recording, and I did not shift things out. At least the stream's still going. Alright, with that then folks, I'm going to have to call it there. I did want to nip back to the lighthouse, but we can do that tomorrow. Well, that said, thank you very much for watching. Those who've come along live, those who'll watch later, cheers for giving me your time. Enjoyed yourselves, hit that like button for me. Push these videos through the algorithm. Get more people coming and enjoying games with us. We can watch more stories together and enjoy each other's company. Subscribe for more content here on the channel. We're on the weekdays at 9 AM with World of Warcraft, at 6 PM on the evenings with other games. And we're closing out on Dragon Age Inquisition before we move on to other stuff. There'll be some smaller indie things. Or getting some AA stuff as we coast into February. Or Avowed and Monster Hunter Wilds. So until next time folks, much love, take care, and bye bye.